Hey there everyone, this is Jessica from DomesticatedMe.com here with a very short and sweet video. I have finally purchased a Louis Vuitton SLG that I lost a couple of years now and I never replaced, but I thought about it and I knew that I was going to replace it. That was always going to be the plan. I loved this particular SLG so much that I knew that I had to have it in my collection. I bought it to have it in my collection, and when I lost it, I was heartbroken. Oh, I was so upset when I lost it, but I just knew that I was always going to repurchase it. So I looked in the pre-love market because that's the only place you can get it, and just followed it. I saw a couple of listings on various websites, and I just knew that I was going to purchase it at, I don't know, when it was the right time, I guess. I don't know what that right time was supposed to look like for me, but I saw it on Poshmark for a really good price. And I was like, this is it. I don't think I can find it for a better price than this. It's in really good condition, especially for the price point. So I was just like, yep, this is it. And so here is that piece. Okay, so I'm going to show it to you now, and then we'll come back and I'll talk about this piece, the collection that it's part of, why I loved the collection, why I've purchased these pieces, why I purchased pieces like this in general, which are limited edition pieces, and any final thoughts I want to share. Okay, let's go. So here she is. This is a Louis Vuitton 4-ring key case. This is one of their limited editions Murakami Multicolor SLGs. If you are familiar with this collection, they come in black but also white with multicolored LVs and fleur-de-lis and, you know, the print on it. I fell in love with this collection. When did it first come out? I don't remember, but many years ago. And I started collecting pieces from this collection. I just so happened to have the card holder, which I personally use as my wallet just because I only carry like 3 main cards, my insurance card, and then any cash I kind of stick in the back. That's pretty much all I need. So this, again, I use as my wallet, but it is a card holder. So it has a front little slit right here, and then it has this bigger compartment here for cards, which is where I keep my business cards and my insurance card, and then again I keep my cash back here. It has that hot pink interior. It came in a light pink interior and a purple interior, but the hot pink is what drew me. I love black, so while I love the white multicolored ones, the black is just what called to me. So I have a couple of pieces from this collection, and so I purchased this. I believe I purchased this one and this one directly from the boutique. This was like a relaunch because the original multicolor canvas pieces had a tan interior, and then when they were re-released it had the multicolor interior in the shades that I mentioned. But I do believe I purchased this and the 4-ring key holder directly from the boutique. And then one day I went out to pick up my daughter. I had it in my pocket and it slipped out and I lost it. And the worst part, I think it's the worst part, was that I have a neighborhood listserv, an email list where neighbors, you know, if you want to sell something or give away something or the neighborhood needs to know something, you post to that. And someone found it and then just put it on top of the mailbox. And by the time, I saw it when it came in, and then I ran out to the mailbox, and of course it was gone. It was gone, and I put a little sign, you know, for a reward if it would come back. But no one did return it, and I can't be mad at that. I get it. I don't know if whoever took it even saw the email or my posts, or, you know, not everyone is so generous and kind enough to return something like this. But anyway, I lost it many years ago, and again, it was always part of the plan for me to repurchase it because I loved it so much. And I just like having my keys nice and neat, and because it's a special limited edition piece that not everyone has, and you say limited edition, you got my attention. I happen to own a lot of limited edition pieces from Louis Vuitton. Give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do a limited edition collection video, because I've had people ask me for like a handbag video, and just the thought of it kind of gives me anxiety because I have so many bags in my collection. And yeah, just the thought of like having to take them out and film, it just kind of stresses me out. But my limited edition SLGs certainly is a smaller collection. Maybe if I do a larger limited edition, just Louis Vuitton pieces and bags, that's kind of more, I feel like that's a little more compact. I feel like I can deal with that. So let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do that. But yeah, I just love this collection. I have this, I have the card holder, I have the agenda, but I have the agenda from the original release. So that one has the vachetta leather trim on the outside, and it's that tan interior. One of my major draws is that it's a limited edition piece. Not everyone has this. I love this collection. I think they're really cool and cute. I love the multicolor. Every time I pull this out of my bag, I get comments or looks, you know, like, oh, that's cute, or, you know, they're interesting, they're different. So again, I saw this on Poshmark, and these pieces, I think I just saw one on Fashionphile, and it's close to $500. These are starting to come up. The prices for these are starting to come up, especially because Y2K is back. It's still trendy, and so people are looking for these collections, pieces like this from that Y2K era, and repurchasing those vintage pieces. So the prices of these have gone up, and I think that's one of the reasons why I just kind of waited so long, because when I would see them, they were like $500, and I think they were originally $200 if I'm correct. I think it cost me like $150 to $200, and this one on Poshmark cost me less than $200. And then because when you make sales on Poshmark, I'm a big Poshmark user, by the way. If you want to find me, it's at Jessica. You know what? I'll link to it in the description box below, but I am at JESSICAYFLORES, just like I am on all my social media pages. I sold some things, and so that kind of like stays in your Poshmark bank until you withdraw that money. It's just there. So I used the money from some sales to purchase this. I don't even think I charged my credit card or had to take funds from my bank to pay for this. So it felt like it was free. That's some girl math for you. So because it was a really good price, very, very good condition. I mean, a lot of times they're just like black marks, and sometimes they're stamped with people's initials on it, and this is just in like really good condition. Some of it is a little worn on the outside, but very little. I mean, and it's normal for the age of it. I mean, this one, which is mine that I purchased from the boutique, definitely has more wear than this one. So because of the price, I just couldn't beat it, and I'm like, I couldn't let it go, so I repurchased it. I am gonna switch out from what I've been using. I've been using like a Coach keychain, and looking forward to putting this back and having this in my bags once again. So there you go. I couldn't live without it, so I purchased it. Found a really good deal on Poshmark. Now, when it comes to buying pre-loved, when it comes to buying luxury on Poshmark, if anything is over $500, they will authenticate it for you. I would be very cautious purchasing anything under $500 because you don't have that authentication done. So I would only recommend you purchase things under $500, which will not be authenticated by Poshmark, if you really, really know the piece. If you've had it in your hands, if you've had it in your collection, if you know it super well, because that's the only way you'll be able to tell if it's fake. Once it arrives to you, you can have it checked. That's always a good idea. But because this was part of my collection for many years, I know what it looks like. I know what it feels like. I can tell when it's authentic or not. And this is obviously an authentic piece. So that was the only reason why I was so comfortable just purchasing off of Poshmark. Do any of you own this or any pieces from this collection? I'm curious. Or any limited edition SLGs. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share. It really helps me out here on YouTube. Click or tap right here to watch my last video, or down below to watch another video that you might enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.